Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be a little bit narcissistic and I'm gonna answer a whole bunch of questions that I want to answer. So I'm gonna start off with the biggest one is why am I starting YouTube? And ever since I had a phone, which was when I was 12, I have been watching YouTube from day one. Before it was cool, I didn't have Facebook, I barely cared about Instagram. I was watching YouTube. That was my TV. And I became an iPad kid that everyone talks about now. But I am still an iPad kid where I cannot eat without watching YouTube. Talk about back in the day. There was Zoella, Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson. Ooh, girl, Shane Dawson! I loved him. Shane Dawson made me who I am. I still watch his podcast because it's interesting. He's the reason I got into conspiracy theories. I literally lived on YouTube. I remember when Logan Paul had first come about. Like that whole era, I was Logan for life. And then inevitably, he was a douchebag, so. That whole beef between him and Jake, I was invested. Joey Graceffa, what's it, Aldi Shadow Lady, girl. Rhett and Link, girl. Sam and Colby. Caitlin, get to the point. I remember when my cousins would come over. Shout out Anthony, Nika, and Zion. They ignited something in me. Every single time they would be with me, my throat would be sore from laughing. I'm not kidding. Even till this day, girl. I remember my mom downloading Filmora because I just loved to edit videos. I loved it. Oh my gosh. Almost in my blood because my mom, she vlogs. And she'll create this hour-long video of a year. Ever since I was born. Girl, she should be posting them on YouTube. But that's my whole childhood. Maybe not. But every year, she had these videos. And it was like a home video type of situation. Growing up watching her. Ooh, girl. Why is this getting emotional and deep? My whole childhood watching her edit these videos, I became interested. And I wanted to edit my own videos. And with being on YouTube and growing up chronically online, I don't think people understand. I didn't have friends. I had one or two sleepovers. I didn't have friends. You do not understand what it feels like to see someone you love post in the morning, go to school, and all you could think about is coming home and watching that one YouTube video. My first memory of editing a video is my mom downloaded Filmora for me on her computer, and I was editing a video of me, and I was literally just recording me and my cousin Anthony messing around, and it was honestly, I was sitting there giggling to myself, and that's what I do now. I giggle to myself. Hey, future Caitlin. She's so right. I'm giggling my asshole. I was always interested in creating videos. I was always so scared of posting them, and I've always been creative, and I've always wanted to express myself like that. And one day I just thought to myself, doesn't matter. I don't want to be famous. I just love the idea of this being my job. It's one of the things, but it was never a reality for me. It's not a reality right now. The fact that I'm doing this right now, it's almost like healing my inner child, and it really sparks something in me, and it makes me very happy, and it makes me very passionate, and I want to thank everyone who has supported me so far, and I really appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much this stupid little thing I'm doing actually means to me. It could actually bring a tear to my eye. No! I'm not crying, you are. Why am I so emotional about this? This is like two people are gonna watch this. I'm oh my god, I got 60 views, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to my mom. Thank you to my sisters. Anyways, let me actually fucking answer these questions. Some of these are gonna be rapid fire. My tears. Okay. What time do I go to bed? Ideally, 9 o'clock. Perfect time. My celebrity crush. Girl! These were supposed to be be rapid fire. And I'm like thinking, okay, girl, 2011. No, I'm gonna bring you along my journey. My first celebrity crush, Dylan O'Brien from Teen Wolf. It was so bad. I had a mug with his face on it. I was like fangirling. I don't know what changed between Dylan O'Brien and Billie Eilish. I remember I was in grade 8, grade 7. Anati, if you're watching this, I hope you remember if you're watching. In my school, you have to do like a dance. Shout out to Anthony as well. Anthony had introduced me to a sped up version of Copycat by Billie Eilish. I did Copycat, and the dance that we did, girl, I was coordinating. And then the next year I did Bury a Friend. And I found out who sung Copycat, and I was like, yep, this is my personality for the next 6 years. My favorite value in friends, I would say it would be honesty, but not in the like, you have something in your teeth honesty. Because I don't really like it when somebody tells me you have something in your teeth, because then it's just like awkward. But then I appreciate it. But I think that like honesty to yourself. Like, be yourself. Tell me what you're thinking. Don't think you have to put up this pretentious layer of yourself. And I think the circle I've surrounded myself friendship-wise are the most genuine friends I've ever had in my life. And I remember when I was in primary school, it was very hard for me to make friends. And it felt like I was always the third wheeler to a group. And I have those genuine people in my life now that I feel like not necessarily choose me first, but I would be chosen, which is good enough. But I get very intimidating meeting new people, and I don't show myself up, and it's very hard for me to make friends because I get very scared and intimidated by other girls because of that whole like I'm better than you thing and always trying to put other girls down, and I don't like that, and I'm slowly learning how to be myself. I remember like going to therapy when I was 16 and like like her saying, girl, you don't need to put on a hat for every other person. I'm like, oh, okay, anyways. My funniest memory in high school might be a horrible place, but don't take my word for it because this is my experience. But that is where I found myself. I was lost in primary school and the beginning of high school, lost. But those last 3 senior years, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12, I found my people and I found my strength. Ashria and Demi, oh my gosh. The way, Ashria, if you're watching this, the way we would cackle my senior class through grade 10 to 12. I loved it. I don't have a specific memory in high school that was the funniest, but the general feeling I had of sisterhood, it was like the way we would cackle and laugh at break. I can't forget those moments. My favorite holiday is Christmas, because Christmas is all about family, and family is one of my biggest things in life. My sister comes down from the UK, we start doing things together, and it's in South Africa, so Christmas is warm, the sun starts coming out, we can go to the beach, and you get the Christmas bonus, and life's good. Like, you get presents, you get lots of food, lots of love, there's love in the air. Like, it just, Christmas, the decorations, the colors, the sparkles, the trees, everything. I love it. Everybody starts decorating and all the shops start putting up Christmas tree. And the music is so festive, and I love that about Christmas. It's all about family and festivities. That's my favorite holiday. My best trait, now let's get real narcissistic. I think my best trait is that I feel a lot. I have a lot of emotion in me. Interesting fact about me, I'm allergic to latex. I don't know what that means, but I can't have plasters. Here's this on my upper half of my body. If I have a plaster on my arm from an injection, or on, like, how I found out is I burnt myself. Stay with me now. I had a really hot tomato in mac and cheese, and I was about to eat, and it just plastered right here, and within the millisecond it was on my skin. I was like, ah! It had burnt and my skin had separated from my flesh. And when I pulled it off, my skin went with the tomato. And I had a big patch over here for like a month, and I had plasters here. Those plasters left damage on my skin. Ever since then, every single time I put a plaster or something with latex, like the sticky part of the plaster, I've gotten a chemical burn from it. And it's only on my upper half of my body. I've tried it on my legs and it works perfectly fine. So, what is my spirit animal? Guys, I don't know. Girl, I have no idea. What is my spirit animal? A burger? I want it to be a dragon. Guys, you tell me in the comments. What spirit animal am I? Because I genuinely don't know. What energy do I give off? What would I name my children? Now, I swear to God, guys, if you steal these, I'm going to sue you. A cease and desist. Me and my boyfriend have been dating for almost next month is 6 years. So obviously we thought about children and we have names that we would love. When we have a girl, he wants to name her Octavia. And yes, that is the Octavia from the 100. I loved the name at first, but it's like, it's giving me a lot more octopus than August. My favorite subject in school. Now, all of these subjects I chose based on what I like. And I remember in high school, everyone was choosing subjects that would help them in the future. And I was like, I'm gonna be quirky and true to myself, and I'm gonna choose subjects that I like, and that will help me find the job that I want in the future. And that's really helping me now when I want to take courses. My fave subjects in school was consumer studies, I chose it, biology, and visual arts. Those subjects like are my essence, they're my core. Queer are my core. Consumer studies, I loved it. I came first in my grade for that subject. I don't know, for one term. But I loved it. But my favorite subjects were art and life science, which is crazy because they're so opposite from each other. I had someone ask me a question on Instagram. Her name's Gemma, and she asked me my favorite drag queen. Girl, who isn't? Trixie Katya. Woo! I don't want to go too much into it because it's a very niche topic, but Gemma, you know. I hope you know. Trixie Katya, how can you not know them? Gottmik, Simone, Kamora Hill, Utica Queen, love her, and Nymphia Wynn. My favorite ice cream flavor is either strawberry, chocolate, or mint choc chip, and don't bash me for that. My favorite TV show. And for the people that truly know me, already know this answer. And I think it's like my family and my boyfriend. That's it. But I'm gonna put up a picture here because it's a very old show. Charmed, 1998. Not the new Charmed, the remake. The way I was watching that when I was 13 and I was like, I want to have powers. And I was like, I want to free stuff. I want to move stuff. Dogs or cats? I think both. I really love me some good cats. Like cats I love with my soul. There's something about a cat, but I grew up with dogs my whole life. I always used to think I was a cat person, but when I realized how much I absolutely love a sausage dog, I think I'm a cat person and a sausage dog person. My role model, I've said this since forever, but my role models are my two bigger sisters. They are who I look up to in life. I aspire to be like them. I aspire to be as successful as them. If you're watching, I love you guys very, very, very much. And I don't want to cry, so I love you guys very much. See? Like I said before, my best trait is that I feel a lot of emotion. What am I currently reading? Okay, my camera cut out, but A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I recently got the whole series. That's what you guys are standing on right now. Let me show you. You guys are standing on this. I'm such a slow reader, but I am so close to finishing it. And it's getting so good. And just by the color alone, I can't wait to read the next book. This book is very fantasy. I have a special someone. I was just venting about her. Her name's Shreya. Asked me very important questions. Where does the grape flavor come from if grapes don't smell or taste like grape flavors? Capitalism, I guess. I don't know, girl. That's actually genuinely a very good question because I have no freaking clue. Let's Google! It comes from a chemical called methylanthranilate. Your next question is, why is 11 not wanted T1? I think because they're trying to be different and pick me, and they're genuinely like, it's really starting to annoy me now. They think they're better than everyone else and they're just not. That whole 11, 12, 13, 14, who do they think they are? Everyone else has to be 20, 30, or alternatively, if you have a positive outlook on it, they're trying to make and path a way for diversity. Her next riveting question is, why is cold meat round when bread is square? Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna take this seriously here. Like, I'm serious. That's another question we're gonna ask Google. Shreya, I don't think you're gonna like this answer because it says that the reason why cold meat is typically in a circle shape and not in a square shape because there's rarely a square shaped animal part. So, do with that what you may will. Love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is quite a simple and kind of boring video, but I thought I'd get myself out there, get you guys to know me out a little bit more. I don't know if you've seen this from a link I've shared or if you're seeing this from your suggested or anything. Guys, please subscribe and leave a comment. What would you like to see from me? What do you think is like, what do you think of me? Have a look at my other YouTube videos. What do you think of them? I'm like famous now. I got like 80 views. Hello guys. I did not send my link to 80 people. So hello to all the people I did not send a link to. And I hope you really enjoyed this YouTube video. Thank you for sitting through this whole video and loving me and supporting me. I love you guys. Bye!